Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith and we are back in Space Quest 12, Vohaul's Revenge 2. We're going to go ahead and pop on out of here. We'll go ahead and walk to the right. Nothing else to see in this area, but you can keep your fast-paced walking on. It's kind of useful, but it'll probably be better when you get further parts. Go slower.
Your innate sense of curiosity makes you wish you knew the way to open this thing. None of the codes you punch in seem to have any effect on the door.
And the things we pick up are going to finally start making sense. So, first thing we got was that slime. The thing is highly acidic. If you let it touch you, it melts you. Nothing. Let's try it on the door.
Well, there's not much left of the lock now.
Pop it open. I don't know why it took so long to think about that. The next step in our puzzle is a little bit less noticeable. Let's just show you what'll happen. Let's go ahead and take a walk through. Lasers everywhere. But we can't see the lasers. So since we can't see the lasers, what would you logically do? You need like an action film, smoke. And that's exactly why we got the lighter.
You slide the conveniently pre-moistened stogie between your lips, apply a lit match, and proceed to nearly hack up a lung.
Now, just hit OK, and it'll go back. And now we can see all the lasers.
Ground.
What we got to do is line these up in a straight up and down fashion. And this is a bit of a puzzle to do. I'm theorizing that this is supposed to be some sort of angles type thing. First one is the first one, second in the middle, and third in the back. But basically, just put numbers in here. That's all you're going to end up doing. Put numbers up here and hope for the best. You can type on the keyboard if you want to make it faster, and just don't use exit unless you need to. If you enter nothing on something, then it won't move that. So, that moved that, and I think it goes 111 inches. I like degrees. I really think it works in a 360-degree manner. So like that one, I would say would be 30. So let's say 30 degrees. It only moved a little. And that one there needs 90. Oops, I put a 9-degree rotation. I'm an idiot. So anyway, I'm going to fiddle with this for a bit. You really have to just punch in numbers until you get it, but I'm pretty sure it's running on a 360-degree rotation. It's got to kind of do some visual mental math type stuff and figure it out. Once you get them all straight up and down, I'll be back with you. It didn't bell me, but it should have. That's the right lineup. At least it looks like the right lineup, but I might be off by a degree somehow. I don't even know. Either way, I'm going to save this as an alternate file just to be sure. I finally got it. I just basically enter 111 over and over again. See what happens. There it goes. Didn't give me my bell. So anyway, we're here. What you're going to do is take a quick look. You got to be fast because we don't have time, but there's a buzzer panel there and there's ones up here. Now you're going to try to take note of what that looks like. I recommend pausing this so you can draw it or something like that. Memory works well. Draw out this design. Okay? Or if your memory doesn't work well, draw out this design. Try to be as precise as possible on it because the thickness of things might actually factor. I don't recall exactly what ones there are. This is a different plug one I did before. But we need to now get the heck out of here. So we're going to head back to the ship. And we're going to head back to... So the space cops aren't here anymore. Fine to get to hurt so good. Go ahead and talk to this crazy looking robot. Click down below. I'm going to give you instructions about the whole thing works.
Welcome to our automated catalog. Let us be your gateway to what's new and exciting in the world of 24th century electronics. Through the pages of our automated catalog, you will find gifts for the whole family. For Dad, look in electronic gadgets for our selection of stereo components. For Mom, peek into the electronic mommy for a variety of labor-saving devices and marital aids. For Sis and little brother, browse our Techno-Tots toy department for the latest in electronic playboards.
I'm going to return to the top menu because you can go through a whole list of instructions on how to use this thing. Really simple. Choose your category. We're going to need electronic gadgets.
Faux components.
And we need to continue until you find...
No CD, GI-ROM TV. Move over, CD-ROM.
Everything they have is either not available or out of our price range anyway. Now we don't need
Pocket
this
Pal, portable
because we
terminal.
have one.
Say.
And plus it's way more money than we can afford. But we do need a
Pocket Pal
connector.
connector. If you're a proud owner of our ever-popular Pocket Pal portable terminal, you have no doubt noticed that, without the proper connector, it is virtually useless. Fortunately, at this moment, our exclusive Pocket Pal connector is on sale for just 1,999 buckazoids. Get yours now before the price goes up even further.
We just so happen about 2003. Order one of these. When you do, click the list, and then click off to the left somewhere. Because you're gonna, if you click in here while you do that, you're gonna reduce your chance. So the plug looks most similarly to this one from me. And now you've got your item. Go ahead and return to the top menu and exit. Your space buckazoids have been paid for. Good to go. Now you can go ahead and plug it in to the system.
Attach the plug to the Pocket Pal.
And this took me forever to figure out. I thought I had to keep looking at and mess with the plugs on the buttons in there, but when we get back to the side, you just have to plug this computer into the screen. You're going to get a map. Good luck, because it's a very challenging phase we're going to go through. I will meet you back in Space Quest 12. Alright, back in Space Quest 12. Before I go stepping through this, I'm going to slow the time, mainly because we're about to walk into a maze of death. There's a couple of robots that can try to hunt you down. You need to get out of here as easily and as quickly as possible. So, step in here, immediately take a look at the map. I'm probably going to die, but I'll give you a general. Oh, come on. Slow down too much. And pop this computer, the whole computer, into the machine on the lower level. These are all different. So we're trying to get to this room back here, but he's coming for us. We need to start walking around. Get out of here.
It's the
Before I die. And he starts telling you where you're coming from. You're going to hear him. So hopefully we can get through all of that. Oh, got shot. See what I mean?
Now
you might want to actually keep your speed up high. Maybe ignore what I said. This one.
This icon tells you about other icons.
So I'm going to crank it up now that I've seen the map and shown you. I'm going to go ahead and try to navigate our way there. This is how I personally get there. Right. Go ahead and take a walk around the edges. Actually, pop into this one. Or pop into...
You hear an electro...
That one can't get you because it's up level. He's still on the floor.
You hear an electronic hum.
Approach from right. This is kind of a turn.
You hear an electronic hum approaching from behind you.
Second. Oh. Save as you can. I'll face this way. I don't remember if it takes the first path or the last path. Turn. Oh, fast enough. Shit. So now, get back to where you started in here and make your first left. First turn.
You hear an electronic hum approaching from your right.
And at this point, no matter if anyone else can get to this location without being. Schnitzing. Let's just go plug this in. That's the one I was. Good look, Roger. Little story. Remember this poor wretched soul? He probably continues to talk to you. I've plugged this. Here we are. Made it to. Got this big
It's
old
you.
computer. Oh, that's me.
You see a small keypad. Hey, don't keep your...
There we go. Let me have the keypad. This thing holds a 10-digit code, and it's the same one for the book. If you hadn't written it down, you have to look at it first and write it down, because you can't get to it. 6965. I think it's the same for everything. 84 76 6. Oh. There you go. Found itself. Computer.
The chamber's interior is filled with hoses, tubes, and wires, and one computer terminal.
Go ahead and take a look at it. Save. So rotation.
Probably represents some tertiary function of the supercomputer brain. Certainly nothing important.
King's Quest Quest 3? I think that's what that says.
You've seen this mystic rune somewhere else.
This game we're playing now, Space Quest.
Yeah, this looks like toilet material.
This is the one that never got made.
Looks rather like a security droid of some sort. This is your brain. Had this been a real brain, you would have known how to use it.
Just for the fun of it. For the taste of it. Fucking up. I'm gonna throw this one in the trash. And it did exactly as I expected it to. That just killed the game. Do not do that. If you've already done it, I'm sorry. It was sure you saved. I did give you 2 warnings and showed you save. I saved twice beforehand. Either way, I'm gonna get back into that. We should be able to hopefully pick up. And oh man, I'll be so mad if I lose all my files from this. It would be hilarious if it deletes your save file. That's why I made 2 separate ones. But anyway, just be sure to load back in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If we bust in that computer, and hopefully we'll be ending this whole thing. Do know that from this point forward is when I realized I hadn't been recording before, so anything I go beyond on this is going to be slightly less tutorially, a little bit more trying to figure it out. So, yeah. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Hey, fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.